Palace, the new Sultan Palace, relatively new Sultan Palace, called the Doma Palace. More Doma Palace. Walking through the garden.
Wow, look at the size of those hydrangeas. Yeah. Look at colors. Yeah, very high. Oh, I died.
This is where the Sultan hung out.
We're all both up about 4:30, right?
We were not permitted to photograph anything inside the palace. Therefore, you will have to use your imagination. The backyard overlooks the Bosphorus.
This boulevard is taking us past office blocks, as well as shopping malls, and the subway line from Taksim Square, from near the hotel, comes in this direction. So you could actually take a subway from Taksim Square near the hotel. And then we have an award-winning shopping mall complex coming up on the left.
Look at that apartment.
Canyon Mall is on the left. It's won awards for its architecture because it's not fully enclosed. It's like a canyon built between the buildings. It's like making a curve, and the shops and restaurants are lined up inside the building, but then there's an outdoor walkway in front of them. It won the architecture award when it was built 3 years ago. And the Turkish name, we whisked up to the top floor within seconds, and then the whole city is at your feet. It's this building coming up on the left, the dark gray, green gray, with the flag at the top. Yeah, Turkish flag at the top. It's called Sapphire. Sapphire. It's residential. It's not office. It's residential buildings. But these others on my right, they're office blocks. So these ones on my right, office block, a fabulous concert hall on our right, adjacent to this office block, for symphony and chamber music. This one with the kind of sort of Istanbul Sapphire. They say it's the most expensive residential building in the city of Istanbul. Multi-million-dollar condos for sale in there. Another subway station at this point. That we have almost 2 or 3 golf courses around Istanbul only, but you need to fly to the Mediterranean coast to play golf. Statues of soldiers on the left. They have to, all Turkish males have to serve for 15 months. It's universal conscription on the right, office buildings on the left, and the next block is occupied by Istanbul Technical University, one of the best engineering schools in the country. It is linked directly with the modern subway as well, so the subway comes all this way from near the hotel. Near our hotel, you can come to this neighborhood. There's the other subway station. So this is the block on my right is Istanbul Technical University, ITU. The trees sort of hide the buildings, but it's all on our right hand side. ITU is a big school. They have different buildings in different parts of the city, and even the whole next building is this mall called Istinia Park. One side of it is quite deluxe. They have the special, very expensive designer names like Gucci and Armani, whatnot. This is the expensive part on the left, Hugo Boss and Prada. Then the inner part is the regular stores, the more affordable stores. This is the main entrance, Istinia Park. It's quite a beautiful mall. All kinds of everything is possible to shop for there. Of one of the wealthiest men in Turkey. This man has a family name called Sabancı. Sabancı. He is dead now. He died, but his children still are leading the company. They are sort of administering the company, most of them. Main aim to visit this museum is to see the temporary exhibits.
Some guy built this phenomenal home overlooking the Bosphorus. I'm on the patio up above some buildings. I'm on the European side of the Bosphorus and photographing the Asian side. This is the driveway leading up to the home. If I understand it correctly, the fellow's father started out picking cotton. So you might call this a cotton picker's home. This is the home. Bought for 300,000 Turkish lira. Right now, a Turkish lira, 1.7 Turkish lira equal $1. I haven't figured out the math, but that's a fairly expensive home. In Southern California, it would be pretty cheap. But then that was in 1949. And from the patio, this is looking up at this cotton picking home. Cotton picker's home.
Did you enjoy the furnitures of the family? Yeah.
And the chandeliers.
I love the carpets there.
Oh, yeah.
The fish, bonito fish, sea bass, sea bream, these are the common fish.
The Ottoman Turks built this fortification during their siege of Byzantium. A year later, they broke through Byzantium's walls and sacked the city.